Hi guys, it's your girl Ursula C, and I'm coming to you today, this morning, because I wanted to invite all of my viewers out there and my subscribers, anyone who's just passing by, to join me and others on a Daniel fast. I did the Daniel fast last year, 2011 in January. I did it with my, at the time, boyfriend, who's now my fiance, and at his church they were doing it. I had heard about doing a Daniel fast before, but I just never had done it. And with his church, they did it, and they did a true Daniel fast for 21 days. And let me tell you, it was very challenging for me because you really have to read food labels and make sure that certain things aren't in the foods that you're eating, and trying to eliminate foods that you're used to eating, on a regular basis. So it was a little bit difficult for me to get used to, but at the same time, it was really a great experience. People do a Daniel fast for different reasons. Some, which everyone should be doing the Daniel fast for spiritual reasons. Some people do it just as a cleansing and a way to start off maybe a weight loss journey, things like that. Last year when I first did it, I have to admit I did it probably mainly because my fiance was doing it and his church was doing it. So I just kind of, they did it and he asked me if I wanted to do it, and so I was just like, yeah, I'll do it, no big deal. I did it and I actually ended up losing weight, which was a good thing from it. But I don't think it meant as much to me as it does this year. And this is why I want to extend the invitation to all of you guys, because this year it just means so much more to me. Last year, like I said, I just did it basically because his church was doing it, because he was doing it. But at the same time, I can say that I had to have learned something, or something had to come from it for me to even want to do it again this year. And I think the thing that came from it is that I did it with my, like I said, at the time, we weren't engaged, but my boyfriend. And it was a challenge, and it was good to just work together as a team, and being able to have somebody there to encourage you on whatever journey that you're on. So it taught us a lesson as far as that goes, to depend on each other, and knowing that I have something in him, which is a motivator. And when we went to each other's houses, to visit, I knew that when I went over there, he was on the Daniel fast, so he was going to be eating like I was eating, and vice versa. So it really taught me, I guess, like I said, it put some value on our relationship. So even if you want to do the Daniel fast just to try something new, with a new relationship, and just having someone motivate you and be there for you, I think that this would be a good fast for you to go on. A lot of people have already started the Daniel fast. I am going to be starting the Daniel fast January 15th at 7 o'clock. Yes, I gave a time. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Okay. And so Sunday, January 15th, and it will end on Saturday, February the 4th, I believe, at 7 o'clock p.m. as well. And a lot of people say, well, what is a Daniel fast? And last year they gave us a list, so I will go over the list of the paper that they gave us. Also, you can find information about the Daniel fast. There's an actual website called thedanielfast.com, and you can also find them on Facebook. And I'm sure there's other sites and information that you can find out there if you just Google it on the internet there. Go to Google and put in Daniel fast. But I know on danielfast.com, what they have even recipes and prayers that you can use. There's even a book that you can buy, things like that. This year, I just want to take it to a whole new level. I want to do it for, I guess I want to say, quote unquote, the right reasons. I really want to pray on this fast for a lot of things which are personal to me. And I'm doing it because I want to have favor in God's eyes. I want to show him that this year I'm serious about it. I mean, I could not wait for January to roll around to do it again. So I'm just really, really excited to do it. But like I said, it's more of a spiritual thing this year. Last year it was just kind of go with the flow thing. But it is a really good experience and a really good fast to do. The Daniel fast food list. This is what we were given. This piece of paper. I know you probably can't see it because, oh, there you go. Wow, this little webcam is something, isn't it? Well, it says, in those days, I, Daniel, was mourning 3 full weeks. I ate no pleasant food, no meat or wine came into my mouth, nor did I anoint myself at all till 3 whole weeks were fulfilled. And that comes from Daniel 10, verses 2 and 3. And one of the great things about the Daniel fast is that you are not limited to any specific amount of food, but rather to the kind of foods you can eat. The Daniel fast is limited to vegetables, includes fruit and water. And it says here to please make sure to read the label when purchasing packaged, canned, or bottled foods. They should be sugar-free and chemical-free. So when you're going in, to the stores, especially a lot of processed food, you really shouldn't eat those. Now, last year, I just basically shopped at Whole Foods, and we went and we got like meatless nuggets and veggie burgers, which, I'm not totally sure if that's not supposed to be, but we did allow ourselves to do that, and I think I'm going to do it again. Oh, and it says it here. So let me tell you, fruits, they can be fresh, frozen, dried, juiced, or canned. Fruits include but are not limited to, apples, apricots, bananas. I mean, you know what fruits are. Also, all vegetables. These can be fresh, frozen, dried, juiced, or canned. Vegetables include but are not limited to artichokes, asparagus, beets, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, so on and so forth. That also includes onions, parsley, potatoes, and radishes. So if you were wondering about potatoes, yes, you can eat potatoes. You can eat sweet potatoes, just plain tomatoes, okay? And it says here veggie burgers are an option if you are not allergic to soy. So that's probably why I went ahead and ate the veggie burgers last year. Of course, with no bread. All whole grains, including but not limited to whole wheat, brown rice, oats, grits. You can eat whole wheat pasta. You can eat whole wheat tortillas, rice cakes, and popcorns. All nuts and seeds. But just make sure that everything is 100% organic. So like I love peanut butter. So if you like peanut butter, you can eat peanut butter on this fast. But just make sure that it's 100% organic. You can eat dried beans, split peas, beans, okay, which is a good source of protein as well. All quality oils, including but not limited to olive, canola, grapeseed, peanut, and sesame, so forth. Now, beverages. You can drink spring water, distilled water, other pure waters, and 100% fruit juices. Also, you can use soy products, tofu, vinegar, things like that. Herbs and spices. Things that you want to avoid on the Daniel diet is you don't want to eat any meat. Okay, that's hard for a lot of people. That's hard for me, but you don't want to eat any meats like beef, lamb, pork, poultry, and fish. They did say if you're a diabetic or something like that, please, do the Daniel fast with, I don't think the good Lord up above wants you to pass out and he knows you love him. You don't got to pass out. I mean, I don't think you should have to pass out and do all that. But you want to avoid all dairy products. So if anything has milk, cheese, cream, butters, and all that kind of stuff, you can't eat it. Sweeteners, so no sweets, basically. No sugar, no raw sugar, no honey. Like, zero sugar. Okay? You can't eat breads containing yeast and honey and baked goods. No refined or processed food like white rice, flour, things like that have preservatives. And of course, no deep fried foods. So that means, and no solid fats, including shortening, margarine, lard. But remember, it said you can have oils like canola oil. So if you have to make something and you use oil, you can use that. Um, Beverages, you can't, don't drink coffee, tea, herbal teas, carbonated beverages, energy drinks, and alcohol. Um, if you're diabetic, it says you can eat tuna fish if you want. You can still take your vitamins. Any medications, please. I mean, I don't go overboard here. Um, so follow all your medications as directed by the doctor. And also, there is no sex on the Daniel fast. So if you are married or a couple that are that engage in sexual activity, there is no sex during the Daniel fast. And for some people, they're like, oh my God, that's a lot. Well, for one, you know, the good book says we shouldn't be doing that until we're married anyway. So if you are not married, I mean, come on, take a break for 3 weeks. It's not going to kill you. I hope not. Okay. But this is something that I'm going to be doing, and you can read up more on it on the internet and things like that. But I just wanted to touch base with you guys and let you know that this is something that I'm going to be doing. So whatever your reason for doing the Daniel fast, just do it. And know, pray on this fast. I'll be coming back in to check in with you guys to let you know how I'm doing. If you want to do this just for a cleansing type thing, to help you really just get rid of some things and just kind of start a fresh new mind, body, and soul, the whole thing, then definitely, join this journey with me. It's 3 weeks, so for 21 days. Some days it might get hard for you. Pull out a Bible scripture, read, do something. Whatever your reasoning for doing this, do it and complete it. And I know that you can do it because I did it last year. And like I said, if it's any consolation, I think I lost about 8 pounds. Like by the end of it, my jeans that I would wear all the time were like falling off of me. So this is a good thing to do. And I just wish all of you guys many blessings, and I hope that whatever your reasoning for doing it, that you get the answers that you want, that God blesses you with everything that your heart desires. I'm going to be praying for all of you guys. I ask that you pray for me as well. And like I said, I'll be back to check in with you guys to see how things are going. And if you have any questions or concerns, let me know and I'll try and post another video before we actually start. But just know that this is 2012 and it doesn't have to be a new year to start something new. But if you want to grow a closer relationship with God, this is a good way to start off with the fast. If you want to read more about different fasting, some people, like I said, fast drinking water. They'll be like, I'm not going to drink anything. I'm not going to eat or drink anything except for water for the whole day, because they feel like, that's how they're going to get answers. They're fasting for God to show them something or bless them with something. And so I want blessings and I want to grow closer to God more than anything. And by growing closer to God, I know that I'm going to be growing closer to my future husband, my friends, my family, and just growing myself, and making myself a better person for them and for myself and for you guys. So hey, if you want to join, like I said, we're starting January 15th, 7 p.m. And also, we will be ending February 4th at 7 p.m. So if you have any questions or anything, don't hesitate. Leave a comment, question, whatever at the end. And I promise I have a shirt on, guys. Well, I hope y'all know that anyway. But God bless, and I hope to see all of you at the end of this journey. And maybe we can share stories about what manifested for you on this fast. All right, take care and be blessed. And as always, have a good day. Bye. Peace out.